This is my workshop, but it's probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever put on the internet. I've always dreamed of having a workshop, somewhere where I just go and start working on some sort of woodworking project, and in my mind, that is my happy place. And I got this shed with that intention, but instead...
It's dead, mama.
No, I don't care, it's nasty. It became a storage place where everything that doesn't have a place ends up here, and over the years, things just got out of hand. This is ridiculous, even for me. My goal is to clean this mess and get to the root of the problem, which is making sure that everything has a place, and then turn it into the workshop of my dreams. And the great news is that my dad is coming all the way from New York to help me with the clean out. Are you ready for this?
I guess. Let's go. Holy shit. Oh my God. Well, the journey of 1,000,000 miles begins with the first step. And that's the first step. I'm done.
We had an insane amount of work in front of us, and the first part of the plan was to empty it all out and find out what I need and don't need. This is my future coffee table.
You're gonna epoxy it?
Yeah. So these two were originally what was gonna go in the laundry, but then Tony se antojó to have a stackable washer and dryer, so I had to change the whole design, so this won't work anymore. We had been taking stuff out for an hour and it looks like we made a dent. You see these leaves and the color of the floor? I actually did that. Yeah. Yeah, this came bare wood like the trailer. It was all bare wood. Yeah. So I made it pretty.
As only you could.
We're almost to the first half.
Almost to the almost. Okay. What is it?
That is the ear of a Christmas dog, the decoration.
Are you keeping it?
Unless I find the dog in good shape. One of the challenging parts was trying to decide what I want and didn't want to keep. Usually I'm pretty good about getting rid of stuff when I'm cleaning out like this, but some things I just couldn't decide.
Hi, Misty. Hi. Misty, oh, you found the stick. You found the stick. You want me to throw that stick, don't you? You want me to throw that stick, don't you? Alright, throw the stick.
This is what we've taken out so far. Oh my God, there's so much in there. This is ridiculous, even for me. So what do you think?
As much shit as we took out, there's still a lot of stuff in here.
Yep. So the reason I have so many things here is because my dad and I did a few project houses in the last few years, and I used to buy a lot of things on clearance to save money and store them until we needed them. And we've used a lot of the materials, but what we didn't use ended up here, and it's been a while since we've had a project house, and we don't know when that's gonna happen again.
It's dead, mama.
No, I don't care, it's nasty. It was a roach. It was a dead roach.
Oh my God. I'm doing this for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. 'Cause I'm not scared of dead roaches.
Ew. So 33, 23, 30, 60, 90. This one's gonna be heavy. This is 10 feet long. Oh shit.
We taking it out?
Yeah. No me miras mal.
This is gonna snap.
put on a separate pile.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna rearrange the cabinets, and I should be able to fit 2 of the countertops I have over there, which should give me a pretty good workstation. We definitely made a huge dent now. You can actually see the whole shed.
This is what I come to Florida for. This is my vacation.
What's in here? Okay, the amount of paint that I have is ridiculous. I have been collecting paint for years that I just keep thinking I'm gonna use.
And we're not even professional painters.
Alright. Yep. I've gotta get shims. We're gonna install them. So here's where we're at. This is embarrassing. Like, I shouldn't be showing this, but at least I hope you feel better about yourself after you see this. We got one side done. So we got the cabinets in place, and we're gonna run the countertops we already have all the way along that wall. And I don't have enough cabinets to put down there, so we're just gonna use those spaces for storage.
I like it.
Yeah.
Your vision is coming through.
I'm using sticks to raise the countertop because if I leave it without them, the drawers will hit the countertop and won't open. Ave Maria, what the The drill bit got stuck in there. Switch. See it over? Here's the hammer. You just push it in.
That works.
We're gonna try this again. So we got the countertops in, and now I am making like a little corner here for all of my scrap wood. I didn't have enough cabinets to go under the countertop, so for that bottom part, it's just gonna be storage. I'm now trying to figure out what to do with all this trim work. I'm probably gonna leave it there for now, but I'm getting rid of a lot of it that I don't need. So it's just a matter of how to organize it best. I'm not talking to myself, I promise. I mean, I am, but...
No judgments zone here.
What I need you to do this as level as possible there. 2 of them. We started to install the cabinets that I already had, and hopefully it will give me enough storage. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, it's fine. You know, after watching this, what I should have done is add a strip of wood between the studs and move the cabinet over just a little bit, just so the door didn't hit that shelf. But
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I really wanted to hang this cabinet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For some reason, my dad and I enjoy hanging cabinets.
Did you always want to hang cabinets and do all this stuff? Or it just occurred to you one day?
It occurred to me when I wanted to redo the space. Cabinets was a good idea. Once I had them here, I'm like, why don't I just use this?
It's like it belongs there.
We're finding weird spots to put these cabinets, but I really need the storage, so we're making it work.
Talking to yourself again?
Maybe.
Now you got storage.
Oh yeah.
I won't hear no excuses.
After we installed the cabinets, we put back everything that I was going to keep, and then we got rid of all the trash. It still looks messy because I still have a lot of things that I have to figure out what to do with, and we definitely made a dent. But that was a year ago. I never went back and finished organizing everything because I was so busy with other projects, and I went back to my old habits, and as you can see, the workshop is back to square one. So now I have to do it all over again by myself, but this time I'm gonna finish. So my plan is to build a tool wall all along this wall here. I can't do that with this mess. First, I'm gonna clean all this out. That wall would also alleviate this mess because then I'll have a place to put all of the tools that I normally use. Now I only have a couple hours left of today, and the next day I work on this. I'll have a full day, so hopefully I can do like a full clean out of the whole place. I made a small dent, but really what I'm doing is I'm throwing mostly everything in a box so that I can organize it later when I have the wall put up. But it looks like it's moving pretty fast, so I'm glad. Now onto the next side of the work table. This took less than an hour, so it wasn't bad at all, but I can't really do anything else because everything else is big, and it will require me to take it out of the shed completely and sort it out and then bring it back as I'm sorting everything. The next day I work on this, should be fun. Not really. So I think my plan is to take everything out that is like in the middle where I can't even walk and sort it out into piles. I brought the trailer over because some of the stuff I'm gonna put in storage for now until I can find a permanent location for it, but I just don't necessarily want to hear. I guess the first step is to take everything out once again, just to see what I'm working with. This is pretty cool here. Just to like hang the drills. My plan is to hang it on the wall when I do the tool wall. And I actually got two of them because they were like half price, because I have an enclosed trailer which I also plan to make over sometime, someday. So we're gonna put this up here. Look at what I have here. Ouch. I like to believe I was a rock star in a different life. So it looks like it made a dent. So far I have two piles. Pile number one, it's what lives in this shed and needs a place to go. Pile number two is the storage slash donate, probably mostly just donate everything, because if it's going into storage it means I don't use it, but maybe someone else can give it good use. This time I really do have a plan to not let the workshop get out of control again. And by a plan I mean figuring it out as I go. So I think the best thing for me to do is to focus on one side, one small section, and get that completely done, because once I see it, I think that's gonna motivate me to keep going. But that also means I have to go through all these cabinets and every single little thing I have there. Oh my god, it's so hot and humid today, or every day this summer in Florida. Oh, it's freaking nuts. Oh. This is a temporary solution. This all has to be sorted out and probably go into the cabinets or somewhere in here. But I like the idea of having everything on wheels, because now, if I don't get to this today or in a few days, if I have to move it out of the way, So I have managed to get the main mess. I can walk around and turn it into an organized mess. Not the end goal, but it's a start. Because remember, I'm gonna start on this side now. I needed to get everything inside because it could rain any minute, so I'm happy now I can make progress. So let's do it. Cabinet 1 complete. Now this is completely empty and I can use it to store something else. And I think the first thing I'm gonna store is the shop vac because it's very bulky, it's always in my way, I always have to move it around, but I also need it. So I think this will be a good spot for it for now. Oh, I like it. It fits perfectly. I have been staring at this for like the last 5 minutes because I have a bunch of tile. So I think I'm gonna add it to the donate pile and maybe somebody else can find a good home for it because it is taking a lot of space. It's very heavy to move. And this spot right here seems perfect for my pressure washer that is also in the way and I need to keep moving around to try to get to places. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you have ever lifted tile before, but tile's super heavy. One tile by itself is nothing, but you put a few of them together and it gets really heavy really fast. I can't lift that, it's too heavy. Alright, ready?
You know, it really doesn't look that bad.
Oh, Tony. Tony as usual to the rescue. Okay, I'm gonna, shit.
Not here, not on camera.
Now I'm gonna.
I can't pick with my legs, so I guess I'm doing this. All right, there we go. All right. Okay.
Okay, let's tilt it. Actually,
Okay,
yep.
tilting.
Okay. Don't let go.
I'm not letting go.
Okay, got it. I got it.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I got 2 more. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's going on your pants?
It's Saturday.
I'm officially stuck in here. It looks like a storm is going on outside. Like, it is raining so hard. I had to run really quickly and try to get everything out of the rain. I knew it might rain at some point, but I was hoping it didn't, you know, because in Florida, weather, it changes its mind all the time. But it is really going on out there. So, I'll be here for the time being. A branch just fell near my car. Since I was stuck in here, I decided to keep working. Last time I cleaned the workshop, I wasn't ready to get rid of a lot of stuff. After cleaning this up again and seeing that I still have a lot of the same stuff but no use for it, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna need it, I was more open to get rid of a lot of things. I also started labeling things as I put them away. I was killing a cockroach, by the way. I'm very happy with the progress I made yesterday. I pretty much got this whole side done, included inside the cabinets, which is great. And I still have space. I even like emptied out this drawer. So when I work on this side, I can potentially move some stuff here. This side is scary though. There's a lot. So we'll see how far I get, but I think I can get it done in one day, hopefully. Let's hope. I started going through the other side, and like I said, it was scary. I had so many things, but I was determined, so I went through each single cabinet, each single shelf, each single drawer. I went through everything, and I sorted it all out by either trash or donation pile. While I was going through the drawers, I found my very first drill, Black & Decker corded drill, and the first power tool I've ever had. I remember I got it because I was trying to hang a picture, putting the screw in the wall by hand with a screwdriver, and it took me forever. So I was so frustrated that I decided to get a drill. That was 10 years ago. Oh, paint, my nemesis. Okay. Here's the story with paint and why I have so much. I have this compulsion of buying things when they are at a really good price, and if you've ever been to a big box store, you know that they usually have an oops section, and they sell the paint dirt cheap. With many remodeling projects I did in the past, I bought paint in the hopes that I would use it up, and the spray paint was because I used to make epoxy resin projects, and you can use spray paint to make cool effects on it, so I collected a lot over the years. But I've learned my lesson. I have completely stopped buying based on price, and now I only buy it when I need it, or if I need a specific color. Since I don't know if some of this paint is good or whether or not I can donate it, I'm going to take it to a place that can properly dispose of it. So I sorted it all out and only kept a couple shelves of spray paint. This is mesh for a project I'm working on in the yard, so I'm putting a piece of wood here so it doesn't roll over and fall. And of course the daily rain caught up to me, and I had to put everything back inside until the rain passed. Now I'm going to tackle this cart and see if I can find a place for everything in here. I didn't quite get rid of all of it, but I got it enough where they're inside the boxes, so they're in there neatly. A lot of it is gonna go on the wall when I make the wall for all the tools, so then I'll definitely take the time to put everything up. I'm happy with the progress. I'm done for today. I gotta get rid of all the trash, all the donation stuff. I gotta get rid of all of that, and then I should be ready for the next step. But look at how much walking space I have. Look, I can walk from here, I can walk from here, and to here. And I am the only person that doesn't hit my head on the ladder because I am short. Anybody else will like... I think I'm gonna do something about this later. But look, 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 look. So the plan today is to get rid of all the paint. I have a lot of paint. I'm gonna go to the dump because they have a place where you can properly dispose of paint. I also have this big tote of cabinet handles, cabinet knobs, hinges, and just like, it's actually like over $500 worth of cabinet hardware that I don't use. I bought it for like 20 bucks. It was a really good deal, but I've maybe used a handful of them over the years in random projects. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sort them out, pick what I want for these cabinets here, and donate the rest. loaded all the paint I wanted to get rid of in the car, and as usual, the daily rain caught up to me. So they had a limit on how much paint I could drop off per day, which I didn't know, but makes sense to avoid people like me going there and just dumping a whole bunch of paint. But anyways, the guy was really nice and he took pretty much half of it, and then he told me about the limit, and I just did not dare to open my trunk to show him the rest. So I have to go maybe a couple more days and just drop off the daily limit. I am never storing this much paint again. Like I do feel terrible about this, but it's just been, I don't know, it's just been years of collecting paint and just not going through it. But I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna be better, promise. So now I get to sort out a bunch of hardware and get rid of that. So there's so many. I think I like these because I can use them in the drawers part of it. And then there's these little bitty ones that I can put on the doors, and I think that's gonna work. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, finally, I got rid of all the cabinet hardware, and by getting rid of it, I mean I put it in my car. I have so much stuff in my car right now, but it's all gonna be taken care of and hopefully have a new owner soon. So I only kept a handful, and the ones I'm gonna use for the cabinets here. So you should be proud of me. So out of hundreds of cabinet hardware that I have, I think I kept it's like 9 extra hardware, but that's it. That's it. Oh, okay. So these open spots kind of look cluttered to me, and I would like to cover them somehow, so I measure the space so that I can get curtains. I was trying to find brown curtains that kind of match with the cabinet, and I didn't want anything like too light because they'll probably get dirty quicker. Man, I really wish I could find like brown ones, but it's okay. I think this will do for now. See, like now you can't see the mess. I don't like the color. I thought it would be fine. Why do I have to be like this? So I ordered some curtains for here, and the ones I received, I didn't like them either. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the black ones for now. But I got sidetracked with another thing here. And it's this shelf over here is in front of the window, and I don't want anything covering this window. I'm also gonna put a portable AC unit here because it is so hot, and it's like almost impossible to like be here all day. Since it's really hot in Florida and cleaning out the workshop during the summer has been brutal, Costway sent me this portable AC unit that I'll be using to keep it cooling here while I work. Very nice. Right, Misty? It's not gonna be so hot in here anymore. The portable AC came with a handful amount of parts, so the installation didn't take long. It's really cool, I like it. Hello. Hi. Hi. Can I please install this? Thank you. Unfortunately, my window was really small, so like any DIYer would do, I modified the bracket to fit. I finished putting the bracket piece together, and then I got the weather stripping from the store to make sure that the window is sealed all the way around before securing it in place. It's pretty cool that the AC comes with a remote so you can control it from a different part of the room, and it also has a dehumidifier option, which is great because it's really humid in here. It feels so good. So good. I just want to hug it. Oh, yes. To get yourself one of these portable AC units, check the description below for a 10% discount code. I'm not gonna lie, this shop was disgusting, so I gave it a good cleaning, and then I went back to the curtains, which I figured out what was bothering me about them, and I think it was the fact that they went all the way down to the floor, so I decided to cut them so that they match the height of the cabinet with the toe cake meats. I have to sew the bottom so it doesn't get ruined, but I'll do that later. I'm happy with it. It looks a lot better. I'm happy enough that I am going to move on to the next project, which is building the tool wall over here so I have a place to put all of my tools. Lots of progress. I have a lot to go, but this was great progress.